Yeah. Just give me a minute. I'll just adjust my audio and video settings. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right. So, as I said, welcome to MBA. I first of all, I would like to congratulate you all. Uh, for choosing such a course which will really guide you for your life. Now, why I'm telling you, just a brief introduction to MBA. I won't take much of your time. Just to interact with you all and to start the subject, we'll just have a informal way of just introducing the course to you. See, the thing is, when we learn management, it is very important for us to have certain objectives in front of us which we can follow. So this course, as a PG course, it's really helpful for us to give the guidance in terms of deciding in future based on our graduation, where we would like to continue our job search, where as in which area of field, as in it would be marketing or finance or operations or HR, something like that. Now usually what happens, when your placements will start, definitely the employers takes into consideration your graduation, your graduation background. So based on that, usually the jobs or the profile is being offered. So graduation is definitely going to help, but then graduation plus blend of management will really shape your future. All right. So as I said, welcome to the fraternity of MBA. I wish you all very best wishes from my side for choosing this career, and let's hope that all these things get over and you people can join offline classes and enjoy the best 2 years of your campus life again. So without wasting much of time, I'll just share my screen with you. uh, is this visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. um, Fine. I'll just see who all are there. Abhishek is there, Umakant, Akshay, and Sanjay, Renuka. All right. Slowly and steadily, I'll get a hang of these names. So, entrepreneurship development. Now, let me ask you guys a question. What do you understand by the word entrepreneurship? Now, many people pronounce it as entrepreneurship. I usually like to pronounce it as entrepreneurship. Some people even say entrepreneurship. So it is entirely up to us, being a French word and being Indian. We probably have that liberty of pronouncing it in our own fashion. Fine. So maybe entrepreneurship or entrepreneurship, whichever ways. But then what do you understand by this particular word? Anyone?
To
Any?
own our own business.
Okay. To own a business. Good. True.
Ma'am, a person who sets up a business.
Yes, exactly. The person who sets up a business. Fine. Anything you would like to add on to this word? Okay. See now, as yeah, somebody was saying something. Okay. See, when we look at this PP, this particular slide, we have a picture in front of us. A girl is just wondering what it is all about. Huh? So this particular slide talks about vision, then knowledge, company, innovation, leadership, business, management, ideas, opportunities, initiative. You just have an adjective. You can fit into that matrix, and that can be the answer. That can be the quality a person or an entrepreneur has or he has to own. So, as few of the students correctly said, the person who owns a business, a person who starts a business, exactly, he is an entrepreneur when he has that risk taking ability in him, when he is confident that he can start something of his own, when he has that courage to maybe do something which his earlier generation never did. Now, why I'm using this word that his earlier generation never did, and he wants to do something, or when the person starts to do things differently. Why I am telling this? We will get an answer of this when we learn the types of entrepreneurs. So, meaning is he has courage, he has ability, he has that risk taking ability to start something of his own. He is quite interested in finding his own ways and means. The person is quite innovative. He doesn't want to carry on the earlier things. He wants to come up with something differently. Ola and Uber is very good example of this innovation only. Now, maybe 20 years or 30 years back, these rental cars were there everywhere, but nobody thought that tomorrow there will be an app, or this rental service can be available via phone itself. So the concept is old, but in this way, innovation has taken this concept forward. Another example is Zomato. We used to order food over phone, again, 15 years back, or maybe 10 years back also. We used to order food from a restaurant of our own choice, though it was not that common, though there were some restrictions. Are you getting what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, yeah. Okay. I hope that I am clear in terms of audio and the way, the speed which I am talking at. Is this okay with you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
It's okay.
ma'am.
Fine, fine. So we were discussing that 10 years back also we were ordering food, but then we also never thought that one day, just having a phone in our hand and we have a liberty that somebody is offering me the same food at 7 minutes away difference, somebody is giving me 5 minutes ka period. So I have a choice whether to go for 5 minutes or 7 minutes ka service provider. So this is nothing but innovation. This is vision of somebody that I'll try to reduce this ordering period so that I can win the race. So when a person or when a businessman with this uh, foresightness or with this attitude, when he continues or when he begins his venture, entrepreneurial venture, he's an entrepreneur. So we are going to learn how this entire process is all about. What are the types? What should be the quality? Um, why a person becomes an entrepreneur? How to develop? Why it is, or what things a particular economy, when it lags, when it lacks few of the things, it results, or how it hampers the growth of a particular economy. Now again, you people will ask that why ma'am is talking about economy. Whenever we talk about buying or selling, whenever we talk about business, it ultimately leads to economic development. When we have manufacturing happening, when we have good or quality services spread in our country, ultimately they are going to boost our economy, right? So we are talking about economy. We'll explore this in the next slides as well. So what we are seeing or what we are going to learn in this particular subject is we can learn to develop this ability of entrepreneurship which is there in ourselves, including me. All right. So roughly, when we look at the syllabus, what it is all about. The first unit talks about entirely about entrepreneurship, which covers how to classify these entrepreneurs, what is the role of this entrepreneur in the economy, um, why we can, or rather, how we can opt to entrepreneurship as a career choice, not to work for 9 to 5, but maybe more than that. Azim Premji, Wipro, he works for 14 hours a day. Such a huge personality, such a successful man, still works for so many hours. It's an inspiration for us, right? So, few of the points, as I said, that how we can look at entrepreneurship as a career choice. What are the trends or what are the emerging models of corporate entrepreneurship? You can be in the organization, still you can act as an entrepreneur. There is a term for it called as intrapreneur. You can be in the organization, you can work for an organization, but you can work independently as well. You get an idea, you develop that idea, you work for that idea, and then after successfully completing the initial stages, that can go for go live, जिसको हम बोलते हैं, like that. So first unit is all about entrepreneurship. Second unit, very simple, short as well, talks about the theories of entrepreneurship. Now there are sociologists like Mark Weber and Joseph Schumpeter. They have given few of the theories. Now this particular theories, these particular theories are as I said, theories है तो theoretically है, little technicalities, but these are very simple. There is nothing much to, there is nothing that we don't understand from these theories. So simple theories are there, that when what an entrepreneurship is all about, what this particular theory characterizes a person as an entrepreneur. So those are our theories. Then we have important parts, begins from third and fourth, which is again little I would say monotonous, in the sense that there are lots of government initiatives to develop these entrepreneurial abilities amongst people. So for women, there is a separate provision. Government is really initiating women entrepreneurs. So lots of subsidies and lots of initiatives are meant for women. So what those initiatives are, what subsidies and what sort of loans are being given for women who are choosing to be an entrepreneur. Maybe in case एक तो ये part हो गया. Then there are various agencies, or let's say boards, developmental boards, like DIC is there, then EDP is there, entrepreneurial development programs, which are run at district level all over India. So they are promoting it, and how they are promoting the entrepreneurship amongst us. So that is our third unit, entrepreneurial development, entrepreneurship development. Then what role central government and state government has in promoting the entrepreneurship. So what initiatives they have, what tax concessions they offer to women entrepreneurs and generally to us. We are also going to understand why number of women are lesser here. So what kind of assistance programs meant for small scale units, for medium scale SSI units. So that covers our fourth unit. And the last part is talking about some strategies. It talks about how to develop, how to design business plan, what should be the objectives of defining or designing a business plan, then how to do the SWOT analysis, then strategies like we have Porter's 5 forces model and other stuff is there. So this is how the syllabus is divided. So those who are little serious towards starting something of their own, or people who have this background of business with them, this can be a very interesting subject. Those who want to start, those who already have, for them it's a really good start, I can say. And those who are little confused, अभी 2 साल के बाद हम क्या करेंगे, शुड वी वर्क फॉर somebody, or can startup be an option? So this subject, I guess, will help them clear their doubts, at least will help them in deciding whether to go for this or that option. So keeping these objectives in our mind, let us begin with the syllabus. Is it okay? Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chalo. So few of the concepts. Wait a minute, guys, just give me a moment, huh? Okay, sorry to keep you waiting. So few of the concepts. Now why these concepts, we would be using these words again and again. Okay, so important for us to learn them. Now what it is, as I said, entrepreneur. Now what this entrepreneur is, the person who starts something of his own, person who begins operating or who begins the business operations for the first time, the person who is involved in buying and selling of goods or services, person who innovates, person who comes up with an innovative product for the first time, huh? Sometimes person simply imitates, हाँ, जैसे कि एग्जाम्पल, जैसे सपोज ओला फॉर एग्जाम्पल came first in the market, immediately, maybe after few months, maybe 3 4 months, immediately Uber came into the market. More or less they operate on the same level. Pricing भी देखेंगे तो it's not of great difference. So the person has imitated, कोई भी बोलो, maybe you can take the example of Uber or Ola, vice versa, but the person who has imitated, and he is also equally doing well in the market. So all these things, or all these definitions, we can have for an entrepreneur. But very important part is that he should have this risk taking ability in himself. Many a time what happens, that we have an idea in our mind that yeah, we should start something, it's this 9 to 5 thing or office politics, I'm really not interested in into. So what an option, many a times I was thinking that I'll have so and so thing, maybe something I would like to do in market research, or simply I want to run an NGO who will support the street children in their education. I would like to run funds for them. So इसको हम बोलते हैं social entrepreneur. So many a times what happens, these ideas are there in our mind, but then those ideas remain as ideas only. Many a times people fail in execution. The idea begins with planning. Now, I plan out everything, how, when, what, to whom, everything I plan out. But when the time comes that I have to put these things on paper, no? If I have to opt for loan, I have to give something in return to bank, then only they will approve my loan. right? अगर मेरे पास है पैसे, then I will not go to bank na for asking for money. If I have money, I can spend it, but since I don't have, I have to ask. And I am not like Tata or Birla, who just by looking at my face bank will approve my loan. So they need some kind of guarantee or assurance. So that guarantee and assurance will be my business plan. If that business plan is weak, my approval sorry my application will be disapproved, cancel हो जाएगा. चलो, I prepare a world class business plan. That business plan is also approved. I have money also, but somehow the people whom I want to start with, the people whom I am going to recruit, or people whom I am going to choose, the place which I have to buy to run everything, kaha na kaha in execution I fail. And what happens? I don't become the one which I intend to become. Yes, somebody would like to say something? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. By mistake, somebody's mic is on. Huh? Students, please ensure that you unmute you mute yourself. Huh? Okay. So, point is, even though I have good planning, but I don't take it further and I don't become the one. So, risk taking, innovation, and all these abilities have to be there with a person, with a businessman. Then only we can term him as business as an entrepreneur. Okay. So, what qualities you guys can guess? पहले वाली स्लाइड में तो हमने देखा है. Again, can somebody repeat them? As I said, you just name and that quality has to be there with a person. Anybody?
Risk management.
Yes, very good. Risk management. This is just to make you people also talk. Otherwise, मैं तो बोल ही जाऊंगी, मेरा काम ही है बोलना.
Must be hungry to learn about the
Yes.
fluctuations in market.
Yes, must be hungry. Yes. Very good. What else? Bolo, very simple. Just as I said, you just name the adjective and that has to be associated with an entrepreneur. Risk taking हो गया, hungry हो गया. What else?
Market analysis.
Yes, exactly. He should have good analytical skills. Market analysis should be strong.
Economy.
What economy you mean by this?
Ma'am, in first slide it was there na. Economy is also an important part.
Yes. So how can you explain? Very good, you raised. I'll come to that point, that how economy, what I wrote economy, so how we correlate this economy with entrepreneur.
If anybody wants to be an entrepreneur, then he should have a financial background along with him or her to start a new company or business or any innovative idea from his end in
Okay.
that manner.
Okay. Anybody? Anyone? See what happens. Yeah. Tell me.
Should build a team who will make him more powerful. Like in his business, he should have a team. Like we can say, teamwork is there. So he should build a team so that he can work on his idea more better way. Like he's not the only one person who will act as an entrepreneur. There will be so many solopreneurs will there.
Exactly. Very good. Yes. Acha yaar, you people are really good. I mean, let's make the class interactive. I'll just have slides and you also can and I'll learn from you all, यार. Yes. और बताओ. अच्छा, now do one thing. Just tell me your name and then you start. थोड़ा बहुत तो मुझे याद रहेगा कौन कौन है, अदरवाइज स्क्रॉल करते करते 5-10 मिनट निकल जाएंगे ऐसे. यस, गुड. अच्छी टीम होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, इकोनॉमिकली भी साउंड होना ठीक बात है, वेरी गुड. भूखे होना फॉर हिज डेवलपमेंट, रिस्क टेकिंग एबिलिटीज, वेरी गुड. व्हाट एल्स?
मैम कोमल हियर.
यस कोमल.
मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजीज बनाना, मार्केटिंग करना, एडवर्टाइजिंग स्किल्स रहना, दैट इज ऑल्सो एन इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट.
मार्केटिंग, एडवर्टीजमेंट.
हाँ, एडवर्टाइजिंग अबाउट योर प्रोडक्ट, जो भी प्रोडक्ट रादर मतलब जो भी बिजनेस है तुम्हारा या अपना, तो वो अपने को कैसे मार्केट कर सकते हैं, मार्केटिंग कर सकते हैं, कैसे बिजनेस ला सकते हैं, तो वो स्ट्रेटेजीज बनाना, दैट इज ऑल्सो वन of the important part.
Yes, very good, very good. Now let me just take you to the first slide again. Abhi, very good point is how this economy thing is related to entrepreneurship. Now, as I said, whenever we talk about business, whenever we talk about buying, selling, money is involved here. Now, money is rolling. Buying, selling में होता क्या है? You buy something, so you exchange money which you have. Now, from that money, the company, it gathers from customers, and again it puts थोड़ा बहुत अपने लिए रख के, profit बाजू में रख के, again it invests that money for buying the raw material, and this way the next production cycle begins, right? Simple, we all agree. So in this way, this money hold in this process of buying and selling. So usually in countries like, mostly in case of developing countries, so we are being one of those developing countries, what happens? Usually we have thousands of economic problems, infrastructure wise problems we have. We lack good quality roads, we lack electricity, water problems, so these infrastructure problems we have. And if we try to have the people or entrepreneurs from this land only to overcome all these problems and go ahead and start the manufacturing or service activities, then what happens? It creates lots of employment opportunities. People who are staying here get good options in terms of jobs. So economically, in this way, we can say that we progress. So this Startup India or Make in India is example, or the initiative is to छोटे इस पे क्या बोलते हैं, on a smaller scale, it is these initiatives are trying to overcome or eradicate these problems, the economic problems which we are facing. If we buy goods from other countries, what happens? Definitely we are spending, but then we are spending more money. Why more money? Because of the conversion rate. When these export import things happen, we pay them in rupees, but ultimately it gets converted into dollars or any other currency which is acceptable worldwide. So we are paying more because the rate of currency, this rate of exchange is more. So for simple thing which is readily and easily and economically and cheaply available in our country, for that same product we are paying more. So in this way, our money, our currency, our rupees are going away or to the foreign countries where we have to pay more for them. But what happens if we manufacture things here? We don't have to convert them into the currency, dollar, ya other currencies may we don't have to convert. So the money remains here, can be utilized for better infrastructure. So in this way, it solves the economical problems. So that is why from government side also, these initiatives are nowadays happening and being given lot of importance. So this is how we associate economics or economy to the development of entrepreneurship. A single initiative of a person creates opportunities, creates employment, creates leaders. An entrepreneur is a leader in himself because he is guiding others, and if people don't listen to him, nobody will follow him. So he has to be a good leader. He should have vision with him. So the person who has blend of these things, blend of these qualities, is called as an entrepreneur. I hope it is clear to you. Then we have intrapreneur. Entrepreneur when he is working for somebody. Now you will ask me question, ma'am, isn't it contradictory that a person who is carrying out these activities and still he is working? Yes, this is possible. Not quite in our country, but in Western culture, this is quite popular. And this is how many big businesses, they develop the new products. So why, what happens when I'm working for somebody? I have to work as per the rules and regulations of that company. बराबर है ना? अगर otherwise everybody will start their own rules and sorry, कुछ डिस्टर्बेंस है क्या? हेलो, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So what happens, people, if company does not have rules and regulations, people will follow, you know, it will be सब यहाँ वहाँ सब गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. But what happens when I have rules and regulations to follow, I cannot work or I cannot bring those ideas into reality. Sometimes it happens that I have to extend somewhere, or I have to incorporate few things, or I have to take quick decisions. So इसमें क्या होता है? There are few people who like to work independently, or who are very good, or who are quite innovative. So company doesn't want to lose them. The big organizations, they don't want to lose such talented people. So these talented people, they give kind of liberty to them. Liberty in the sense that they are told to work for the organizations, and they are independently working on a particular project. So this is the blend of a person who is working for the organization, but he himself is working on some new venture or new initiative he is having. So that person is called as an intrapreneur. Then we have the new word here, which we all are aware of, that is manager. New word, वैसे तो new नहीं है, but in a way new है, because we are management student, we use this word manager. Simple भी है, but ये slide में हमारे लिए new है. So what this manager is, the person who manages everything is a manager, simple term. The person who plans, who coordinates, who communicates, who leads the team, who takes the decision, who works with the people, and who sometimes controls also. So he is called as a manager. So entrepreneurship and manager. Now the person who practices or person who is working is called as, or an entrepreneur, his way of carrying out the things is called as an entrepreneurship. Now I'm working, or let's say I have this idea of Oyo rooms. Maybe imagine myself as a founder. So I have this idea of Oyo rooms maybe 15 years back. So to bring that idea into reality, what all things I did is called as an entrepreneurship. So the person who is an entrepreneur, and in this way he carried out his activities, is called as an entrepreneurship. let us see the formal, we can say the definition. Maybe it is the process of identifying the opportunities in the marketplace. Exactly. The person, as I said, take imagine myself as a Oyo founder. So I saw this opportunity in the marketplace, that why to own the this hotel rather than owning, just combining them together and making it available to the tourist can also be a business. So this is how I identified the opportunity which was lying in the market. So I arranged all the resources required to exploit this opportunity. So what resources I arranged? I physically went to all these vendors, sub hotel owners के पास. I physically went, talked with them, explained them the concept. I made them agree for this particular concept, and in this way I put in my efforts to exploit these opportunities. So this entire thing is nothing but entrepreneurship. All right. So we learned few concepts, four concepts. What is an entrepreneur, intrapreneur, entrepreneurship, and a manager? I hope it is clear. Let us move on now to understanding the difference between an entrepreneur and an intrapreneur. Entrepreneur working for himself, intrapreneur is working for others in the organization, but he is also in a way working for himself only. So what makes these two words different from each other? Entrepreneur is independent. Exactly. He is working for himself. He has initiated something. So he is working towards his initiative. He is not having, or rather, he is not supposed to follow somebody else's rules and regulations. Now, yes, he doesn't have to follow somebody else's rules and regulations. Now that does not mean that he will work only for 2 hours or 1 hour, as decided by himself. No, at times he can work for more than 12 hours, 14 hours also. As I said, Azim Premji, such a aged personality and famous personality, still works for 14 hours a day. I have seen many I was undergoing a treatment, and the doctor was also quite famous. He had his own hospital he was running, but I used to see he was available for rounds at 7 o'clock. He used to start his OPD at 10 o'clock in the market in the morning. Till 2 o'clock he used to run OPD. Used to go, had lunch, and again by 4 to 6 he used to run. He used to have rounds, and again 8 to 10 he used to have his OPD. So this is how he used to work. Such a big personality, big doctor, big in the sense renowned doctor, and this was his schedule. So that does not mean entrepreneurship, or entrepreneur does not mean that uh, he can work for lesser time or something. Point is, he works independently. He decides his way of working. Need not be highly educated. Yes. Now, when we say Dhirubhai Ambani or any other person, who he was not a person who was highly educated. But what made him such a big personality was his business acumen. So to be an entrepreneur, you need not be highly educated. What you need is the other qualities which are required to run the business. Now, in case of Dhirubhai Ambani, the biggest quality which he had was the risk-taking ability and the strong business acumen. From very little age, he started, or he was always in search of opportunities and how to grab and utilize those opportunities. He always had this ability or this thinking in his mind. An entrepreneur should have this fundraising capacity. Fundraising, paisa ikattha karna. So he should know how to raise funds properly, how to approach banks, how to get it approved from them, how to present it so that it can get approved. Now, if I'm raising funds from bank by way of loan, still I need more money. Then what to do? Again, if we take the example of Dhirubhai Ambani, IPO, initial public offering. So he used to present this idea to the investors in their annual general meetings about these new ventures. And in this way, he used to literally, tell everything to the board of directors that this is what I have, this is what I need. If you believe me, please give me your money. I will make it double and give you your returns. So as an entrepreneur, point is we should know how to raise funds appropriately. Again, very important, this I should have written at the first place, right? Risk bearing. Entrepreneurship cannot begin without risk bearing. Even if you are planning, even if you are coordinating, or you are leading, or you are controlling, or you are executing, risk is always there. So you should have that sense of tackling this risk before beginning as an entrepreneur. Routine work. What can we say about routine work? He should have, sometimes it happens that he follows routine, sometimes it happens that he works for lesser amount of time, but then when he works for lesser amount, he utilizes that for something else. So this is what we can say about the routine work which he has to follow. Operations from outside. An entrepreneur has, or he works, or he operates from outside. Sometimes it happens that example agar dena hai, suppose his family, a person already has some family managed business. For example, jo local kirana shop hota hai, now the father used to sit, now the son has almost reached, or son is of 20-21 years old. Now he believes that rather than having a small kirana shop, why not do something with this kirana shop? So he being in the same business, he creatively does the things. Maybe he starts home delivery, maybe he starts on a smaller scale, something along with what shop his father runs. So this is what an entrepreneur has to think. The next point about entrepreneur is strong authoritarian. As the name suggests, authoritarian. It talks about authority. It talks about the hold which he has. So whatever your venture is, whatever the entrepreneurial venture you have, you should have strong authority over what you are doing, right? If you have strong authority, then only people who are working for you, people who are working under you can listen to you. So a person needs to have authority, strong authority over others. Okay? Now, what is an entrepreneur? As entrepreneur works independently, entrepreneur is a dependent entity. Why dependent? Because he is working within the boundary of the organization. कहाँ बैठ रहा है? If I'm let's say I'm working in a software company. I'm an IT developer. ठीक है? Software developer. I'm working for ABC Technologies, for example. So the company believes that this person XYZ is really strong in developing the software programs for किनके लिए बोलेंगे, for these retail stores, suppose. So I am an expert in this. So this company ABC Limited, ABC Technologies tells me that see, you are developing software for our clients. You develop software which we are going to sell in the open market. सबके लिए हम लोग बेचे, जैसे कि माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ऑफिस कैसा है, एनीबडी कैन परचेस इट, सब्सक्राइब इट। हाँ, सी आई एम नॉट एन एक्सपर्ट, आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू द एग्जांपल, बहुत सिंपल करके बता रही हूँ। सो कंपनी टेल्स मी दैट रादर देन मेकिंग सॉफ्टवेयर फॉर आवर क्लाइंट्स, यू मेक अ सॉफ्टवेयर विच वी विल सेल इन द ओपन मार्केट, जिसको द वन हु इज कंफर्टेबल बाइंग, परवड़ने वाला है जिसको, ही विल बाय इट, अदरवाइज we'll do something. So I am working for that company, so I am dependent here. Though I am developing the software, but I am working for ABC Technologies and not as XYZ Private Limited. हाँ, मेरी खुद के नाम लेके XYZ Private Limited, हाँ, company owned by so and so, नहीं है. So this is what an intrapreneur is, that he is dependent on someone. As I said, I am a developer, so highly skilled job पे मैं हूँ, highly educated. Intrapreneur, because he is working in the organization, has to be highly educated, otherwise simple opportunity will be given to one who is better than me. So I have to have an field. Getting it? समझ रहे हैं? कोमल,
Yes,
are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. In case you don't understand anything or if I'm going too fast, just let me know. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No fundraising. Since I'm working for ABC Technologies, it is ABC Technologies who has told me to develop a software which can be sold in open market. So it is ABC Technologies responsibility to make the required fund available. So here, as an entrepreneur, I don't have to go for fundraising. मुझे पैसा इकट्ठा करने की जरूरत नहीं है. It is that company's responsibility to make the required fund. I'm asking. Are you getting it? What I'm asking? This is
Your voice
general.
was not audible.
Okay, is it audible now?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. See what I asked. जैसे कि I am making this software for retail companies, which the company plans to sell in the open market. ठीक है, ये हमारी idea है. This is our idea. So as an entrepreneur, I am developing this product. Now point is no fundraising. No fundraising मतलब ये डेवलप करने के लिए मुझे पैसा इकट्ठा करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Now out of syllabus and out of this particular subject, what I am asking, जनरल हमारे मैनेजमेंट एक बिजनेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन है. ये कंसेप्ट के लिए फॉर दिस सेलिंग ऑफ दिस सॉफ्टवेयर इनटू द ओपन मार्केट, व्हाई शुड आई रिक्वायर फंड? इसके लिए मुझे पैसों की कहाँ और कैसे जरूरत पड़ने वाली? आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग माय क्वेश्चन? हेलो?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Did you get my question? What I'm trying to get from you? क्या आंसर मुझे चाहिए?
Can you please repeat it, ma'am? Well, there was some glitches while you talking.
Fine. My question is, the person is working as an entrepreneur. He is working on a software. So he doesn't have to raise fund for this initiative. Now, why he doesn't have to raise fund? Because company has told him to develop. So company will find out, or company will find ways to make the required money available. ठीक है? तो मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है, why company will require fund for this initiative and how it will gather? Am I audible now or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, अब क्वेश्चन समझ में आ गया कि चलो उसको पैसा इकट्ठा नहीं करना है बिकॉज ही इज वर्किंग फॉर समबडी। हमारे लिए क्वेश्चन ये है बिजनेस एमबीए स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, बिजनेस समझने वाले स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, कि हाउ दिस कंपनी, व्हाई दिस पर्टिकुलर कंपनी raise fund for this project and how it will raise fund.
I can't say why, but how company will find some investors. They will explain the project which they are working on, and then investors will invest money in that project.
Okay.
Or otherwise, if his idea or if his plan is quite relevant or certain, so he can sell equity or stakes of his business so that he can raise money.
Okay.
Or just to develop the app, he needs some kind of graphic cards. He needs some kind of technical person. So he can invest that money in the equipments or everything.
Fine. So we have ways of raising funds. All right. The companies, in this way, company can have ways of raising funds. Okay. Now, is it okay if I tell you the real reason? By asking you this question thrice, I actually forgot what I wanted to ask you in the first place. Next time onward, I am going to write because of this lag, voice lagging and all. And by repeating it for third time, I actually forgot what I wanted to know from you guys. No problem. Anyways, so he doesn't have to raise fund. The company is there who will raise fund for him. Fine. Since he is not raising fund, he is just working on the lines of the organization. Entire risk of losing or delay of the project or failure of the project, ये सब रिस्क ही है, financial risk है, these are all types of risk. So the entire risk bearing will be borne by company and not by the person. तो ये जो in case of entrepreneur, it is entirely done or borne by the person himself. Here, the risk bearing is not with an entrepreneur. Definitely, as I said, if he is a highly educated person, definitely he has to be a specialist in his area. So he need not be the person who can communicate well to the authorities. He need not be a person who can have this convincing power to go to the board of directors and explain them the idea. No, he need not be. अगर है, well and good. नहीं है, it is okay. But then he has to be specialist or he has to be an expert in his field of whatever he is currently doing. If I am a developer and I am working on these developmental projects, then I have to be a good developer or a specialist in my area. मुझे I don't have, or it is okay if I don't have proper or maybe a good way of uh, coordinating with others or communicating with bank officials for getting loans approved. If I don't have that quality, it is okay because my job is to develop the products which my company is telling me to do. Fine. Then operation from inside. I'm working in the organization, in the premises of the organization, inside the organization, and I'm operating. Whereas the person, an entrepreneur, can function or operate from outside. Outside, as in he can work sitting in his home, or he can have his own office space. Nowadays many other things can happen over online as well, including this teaching thing. So it's a different thing altogether. Whereas an entrepreneur, since he is inside the boundary of an organization, has to work or operate from inside. he can be a less authoritarian because he doesn't have, people don't have to follow him for something. He is the one who is working independently. Maybe he has his team of assistants. So ये सब मिलके, he can coordinate with his team and he can work. So if he is less authoritarian. Since we have only 2 minutes, should I continue, or we'll see this, because this difference is quite simple. Let's finish this slide itself. So we understand who is an entrepreneur and manager. Manager is just managing. He is not the one who has risk taking ability and innovative. ये इतनी सारी चीजें उसमें, इतने सारे qualities we are not expecting. Manager is basically managing things for somebody else, दूसरों के लिए करने वाला. इंट्राप्रेन्योर वर्क्स ऑन हिज ओन. ठीक है, तो एक स्मॉल पिक्चर है यहाँ पे, एम्प्लॉय वर्सेस एन एंटरप्रेन्योर. द वन हु इज इन रेड टाई, एंटरप्रेन्योर इज इन दिस ब्लू टाई. सो वर्क, सीरियस एफर्ट्स, सपोर्ट, इनकम, ये सब चीजें हम बोलेंगे फॉर एन एम्प्लॉय. सिमिलरली एंटरप्रेन्योर, वर्क, सीरियस एफर्ट्स, सपोर्ट, इनकम, बट कुछ तो डिफरेंस है इनमें, कुछ तो डिफरेंस है. वर्क वाइज सम डिफरेंस इज देयर, सीरियस एफर्ट्स डिफरेंस है. क्या डिफरेंस है? एंटरप्रेन्योर, ही इज एन ओनर ऑफ हिज ओन बिजनेस, ही ओन्स इट, ही इज, क्या बोलते हैं, मालिक है वो अपने बिजनेस का. प्रॉफिट is being entirely shared by the one who is initiating. Definitely by way of giving bonus and incentives to his employees, he will share the profit, but then major chunk of it will go in his pockets. I don't have to wait. ठीक है, वो मैनेजर के इसमें देख लेंगे. फुल रिस्क बेयरिंग, एंटरप्रेन्योर इज द वन हु बेयर्स द एंटायर रिस्क. He is known for the risk taking ability. His venture, so he will bear the whole risk. All functions of management. अच्छा प्लान करने आना चाहिए. He has to be a person who can plan well. He should coordinate, he should lead, he should take the necessary decisions, he should be authoritarian, he should have control over all the activities, he should lead the team, he should select people. So I should know little bit of marketing, I should know how to manage finance, I should know how to recruit right kind of people, I should know the operational side of it, I should know marketing as well, I should know technology. As an entrepreneur, I should be jack of all. Understanding? And innovator. I have to innovate, otherwise I won't be in the market. Now, innovation does not all the time mean that starting something new which nobody has done earlier. Always this doesn't mean innovation. If you do things differently, that is also an innovation. The same example we'll take. Ola, Uber, Zomato, Swiggy. Those things were there earlier. Even this Oyo and Tribu या एक और भी एक इस टाइप का कुछ है. So these concepts were there earlier as well. Ordering this atta over app. Again, this is an innovation because we used to make it at home, or we used to purchase ready-made atta. हम लोग जो खाने की बात कर रहे हैं, आशीर्वाद and अन्नपूर्णा जैसे. So we used to either do everything at home, used to give that thing to chakki person, or simply we used to buy ready-made atta, packed wala. Now what is happening? I have an app, or I have service provider. I simply call him, I tell him that, or I place an order over app, through that app, and I get it delivered at my place. So things are old, we are doing it in a different way. So that is also a definition of innovation. So these are the qualities an entrepreneur has. Now, who is a manager? See, now get this thing. I am not against entrepreneur or against manager. We are just differentiating who is what. Manager is working for an organization. He is working for, or he is working as per the guidelines of superior. So he is actually serving somebody. And in return of his services, he is getting salary. So he is bearing little risk. I'll finish in 2 minutes. He is bearing little risk. He performs managerial functions only. Whatever functions, if he is a executive, then he will only execute the thing. As I said, executor. He is just executing the things. Even though he is an assistant manager, he is assistant manager operations department. So his area of work is limited to operations department only. टेक्नोलॉजी या मार्केटिंग डिवीजन या फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट में क्या चल रहा है, he is not bothered. Fine. So he is just an executor. So we are stopping our today's session here. I hope it is clear and understandable to you all. Please let me know anything you have if you have not understood or any doubt you have, please ask me. No problem. Fine. So I'll see you next time tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, are you going to share these PPTs with us?
Yeah, but let me finish this unit. Once the unit is over, I'll put up the PPT. Don't worry, I'll give you all the PPTs. If not
Okay,
one
ma'am.
by
Thank
one, once the syllabus is over, definitely I'll share.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Nice talking to you all, and good night. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah,
Thank
bye
you,
bye.
ma'am.
Yeah, bye bye. Bye bye.